Top 20 celebrities who came out as non-binary. Demi Lovato. In May 2021, Demi Lovato shared that they identify as non-binary and would be using they/them pronouns. In a video on Instagram, Demi explained that after spending the past year and a half focusing on healing and self-reflection, they came to the realization that non-binary best describes their identity. They stated that adopting they/them pronouns feels like the truest way to express their gender fluidity and helps them live more authentically, as both the person they know themselves to be and the one they are still exploring. Sam Smith. In 2019, Sam Smith publicly identified as non-binary during an interview on Jamila Jamil's KAWAII platform. The singer, who goes by they/them pronouns, had previously shared with the Sunday Times that they see themselves as existing somewhere in the middle of the gender spectrum. Expressing their feelings about gender, Sam stated that while they may not have a specific label for it, they feel equally connected to both masculine and feminine aspects of themselves. Miley Cyrus. She has shared that she identifies as gender fluid, explaining that her gender doesn't fit into traditional categories. In a 2015 interview with Time, she expressed that she sees herself as equal and balanced, emphasizing that her identity isn't defined by her appearance, clothing, or body, but rather by how she feels. While Miley hasn't publicly specified her pronouns, she continues to use she, her. Elliot Page identifies as both transgender and non-binary, using he, him pronouns. In an interview with Time, he described himself as non-binary and queer. Sarah Ramirez. In 2020, Sarah, known for playing the beloved bisexual character Dr. Callie Torres on Grey's Anatomy for over a decade, as well as Kat Sandoval on Madam Secretary, came out as non-binary. They use they/them pronouns. Sarah also portrays Che Diaz, the first non-binary character in the Sex and the City universe, in the HBO Max series and Just Like That. Grimes. In 2015, Grimes shared that she identifies as gender neutral, which is recognized as part of the non-binary spectrum. In a now-deleted tweet replying to a fan's question about her pronouns, she expressed that she exists in a gender-neutral space and doesn't have a strong preference for pronouns. However, she mentioned that she wishes she wasn't constantly categorized as female. Ashniko. Ashniko identifies as non-binary and uses both she, her, and they/them pronouns. In May 2021, while talking about one of their songs, they shared on Twitter that they are pansexual and gender fluid. They explained that they hadn't felt ready to share this publicly before, but decided it was the right time since people were already analyzing their sexuality and gender identity. Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose, who uses she, her pronouns, shared in a 2014 interview with The Guardian that she doesn't identify strictly as male or female. She explained that, while she feels like a boy, she doesn't believe she was meant to have a different body. Instead, her gender expression is shaped by the way she dresses, speaks, and presents herself, which brings her happiness. She described her identity as being in a neutral space, something she appreciates. Cara Delevingne. British model and actor Cara Delevingne identifies as gender fluid. She has said that she feels more on the side of women, but also likes dressing up as a man. Delevingne has said that she feels different all the time, and that some days she feels more womanly, and some days she feels more like a man. She has also said that she discovered that gender is non-binary, and that this was a breakthrough moment for her. Janelle Monáe, who is also pansexual, came out as non-binary in January 2020. They announced it on Twitter using the hashtag #IamNonBinary, while quote-tweeting a now-deleted Steven Universe meme that said, "Are you a boy or a girl? I'm an experience." In an interview with The Cut, Janelle elaborated on their identity, explaining that the meme resonated with them because they have always challenged gender norms throughout their career. They shared that they feel both feminine and masculine energy, as well as something beyond definition. Lachlan Watson. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Starr is making history as one of the youngest non-binary actors in the industry. In Netflix's What I Wish You Knew About Being Non-Binary, Watson shared, "I identify as both non-binary and pansexual, which are just fancy ways of saying I don't care." Singer Shamir, who gained recognition in 2014 with the hit On the Regular, has been vocal about the need for more diversity in the queer music scene. In a 2020 interview with Billboard, the non-binary artist expressed that the industry still lacks representation, especially for Black artists. They emphasized the importance of more varied voices in music and shared their hope that stepping back into the mainstream would help increase visibility for Black non-binary individuals. Ellie Desautel. Ellie, a genderqueer actor, is best known for playing Michael in Rise. They are a passionate advocate for queer representation and mental health awareness in the media. In addition to acting, they are also pursuing a career in music. Tom Phelan, known for their role as Cole, a transgender teen on The Fosters, is a non-binary actor who first gained recognition on the Freeform series. They confirmed their non-binary identity on Twitter and later shared in a YouTube video that they prefer they/them pronouns. Angel Hayes has been making waves in the rap industry since the release of their debut album Dirty Gold in 2013. Identifying as a gender, they shared in 2016 that they don't have a preference for pronouns. In an interview with the Evening Standard, they explained, "It doesn't matter if you call me, him, or her. I don't see myself as any specific gender. I see myself as an experience." Asia, Kate Dillon. Asia made history as the first non-binary actor to star on television. Their breakout role as Taylor Mason in Billions marked the first non-binary character to have a recurring presence on TV. They've also shared that playing Taylor helped them realize their own non-binary identity. In an interview with Refinery29, they recalled the emotional moment they read the script for episode 2. "When I saw the they, theirs, and them, I felt tears welling up," they said. But what really moved me to full-fledged tears was Axe's simple response, "Okay," before the scene just continued. Amandla Stenberg. Amandla first shared that they were non-binary in a 2016 Tumblr post. Since then, they have been a vocal advocate for greater representation in the media. Alongside their activism, they have starred in several films, including The Hate U Give and The Darkest Minds. Jonathan Van Ness opened up about being non-binary in an interview with Out, sharing that as they've grown older, they've come to identify as gender non-conforming. They explained that some days they feel like a man, while other days they feel like a woman, and their energy doesn't fit within the binary. They expressed excitement about any chance to challenge traditional gender stereotypes. Jonathan also mentioned that they prefer he/him pronouns, and only recently discovered the term non-binary. "I just didn't know what it was called," they said. "I've been wearing heels, makeup, and skirts for a long time, honey. I just didn't realize there was a title for it." Emma Corrin. Before starring alongside Harry Styles in My Policeman, Emma Corrin portrayed Princess Diana in Season 5 of Netflix's The Crown. They subtly came out in July 2021 by updating their Instagram bio to include they/she pronouns. In an August 2021 interview with The New York Times, Emma shared that playing Diana, known for her openness and emotional depth, encouraged them to reflect on their own gender identity. "Diana helped me explore so many aspects of myself and led me to a deeper understanding of my feelings because she was such a complex person," they explained. Nico Tortorella, known for their role on Younger, has been open about their gender identity for a while. In a video with Trinity Taylor, they shared that they are gender fluid and prefer to use gender-neutral pronouns.